In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hola, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hippies and straights around the world. This is your old pal, Dr. Woody, John Konopak, citizen journalist in Albuquerque, New Mexico, rising today to bring you a worldwide hippies, citizen journalist exchange, Citizens Alert, in which we'll try to give the devil his due. I really hate to do it, but on a purely technical level, you gotta hand it to the likes of Limbaugh and Hannity and O'Reilly and Coulter and the rest of that feculent crew. Yes, they're reeking scumbags of racism, fascism, and elitism, but when what they do is egregious, transparent fear-mongering and race-baiting, done with a perfectly straight face. They stoke the fears of the timorous and they ratify the prejudices of the bigoted, and they're good at it. They specialize in the big lie, and they're good liars. Like Ted Bundy was a good, that is to say successful, serial killer. And now the whole GOP party apparently is taking the campaign for president to even a higher level of conscious in your fucking face mendacity. For students of propaganda, this is truly an epical development. The nouveau fascisti of the US right have actually improved on a proven reliable propaganda technique called the big lie. That's the one the Nazis appropriated wholesale from the work of U.S. American vanguard intellectual Edward Bernays, Freud's favorite nephew. He coined the phrase and described the practice of the big lie, though it was Joseph Goebbels who perfected it, and now the Rovian geo-fucks are rewriting it. As an aside, if Goebbels had had the cabloids in the 24-hour news cycle, würden wir alle Deutschen jetzt sprechen, aber das ist eine ganz andere Geschichte, ne? You know the premise of the big lie. It assumed that everybody lies pretty much all the time, but people are usually too afraid to tell really big lies because of social stigma. So, Bernays reasoned, people can be brought to believe a really big, really egregious lie because they'd be afraid to lie so grandly, and that lie, repeated often enough by ostensibly credible enough spokespersons, will eventually, and sooner than later, become true in the public's mind. Think, the Jewish problem, or killer weed, or, God even. So, in one sense at least, national TV this week is the site of a history-making event. The GOP are reaching beyond the one big lie into the politics of total dissimulation and falsehood. They've decided they'll simply lie about every fucking thing. There is no misrepresentation, no misinformation, no misstatement that is beneath them or below them. Apparently on the theory that one, no one from the MSM corporate scum press will challenge Romney or his mini-me Ryan on national television about anything significant, and that nothing that is not on national television, number two, is real. The GOP apparently have, what they're doing is they're going all in on what amounts to a bluff. They've got rags, high card is a 9, but they're going to bluff, they're going to lie, they're going to do about everything, about anything, and all the time, and they're going to dare the press, the corporate press, to call them on it. One of the most interesting exercises today, this being Thursday, in the wake of Shitstorm Ryan last night, was to watch the scum press scramble for euphemisms to conceal the act of lying. But it's a genius strategy. The issue with the big lie, of course, is that if you get caught on it and called on it, you're revealed and the whole strategy collapses. Your opponent then can tag you with a label as a liar and it can stick. But if you lie about everything, as the GOP, notably Paul Ryan on Wednesday night, but also that bloviating, bilious, blowhard Chris Christie on Tuesday night, What they showed was that when everybody just lies their asses off about everything with virtually every breath, you leave your opponents virtually silent. They have nothing to say, because although the lies exist, if you as their opponent call them on all their lies, if you accuse them no matter how validly lying about everything, then your accusation looks paranoid, hyperbolic, exaggerated, overblown, and no matter what the truth of them is, you look stupid. All lies all the time, so many that you cannot tell them from the truth, because there is no truth spoken. If someone challenges one lie, or even only a few, even if they're shown to be lies, that leaves the impression that the ones left unchallenged are true. It's just brilliant. And if you always wondered what it would be like if the rulers dropped all pretenses and ran a campaign strictly for their own benefit and interest, how would it look like? This is it. We can talk about it when I see you at the beach, hippies. Pause.